Hello everyone. Today we're gonna be installing our laminate floor on our subfloor that we have a video on. How to install your subfloor on top of the concrete. So we're all ready to go to install the laminate. So like I said, I'm pretty sure in the past video that we're gonna do laminate on this half of the basement and then tile on that half. I'll get a better picture another time when we don't have all our tools set up in here. So here we are. And this is our 5/8 tongue and groove OSB plywood on top of the Delta mat, and we're going to start installing our laminate flooring. So I'm just going to show you the products right here. So we're going with just a little upgrade with our underpad. This is great stuff. This is what we're going to be using on this job. And comes in sheets as opposed to rolls, which it's much easier to install. Besides that, foam rolls and stuff like that comes in flat sheets, easy to cut, square and stuff like that. So that's our underpadding there, and then we're going to be installing 12 mil laminate. I took the liberty already to unpackage our laminate, and the laminate's been in the basement for about almost a week, so it's climatized, it's ready to go. They usually say around 48 hours is sufficient, which I believe it is. And this basement is nice and dry and stuff like that. So this is, we're going to be installing the Raven Ridge. And this is a pretty good laminate floor. I've done it before. It's 12 mil thick, and it has an AC5 rating for durability, which is pretty good. So we're going to show you how we do it and the progress, and this is pretty much a follow-up to our concrete on the subfloor video. So here we go, let's get started. This is a video showing you laminate floor installation on top of the subfloor over concrete, of a video that we have, and you should check it out. Take a look. So here we go, and enjoy. So I'm just showing you, like in a fast time lapse, on how I'm laying the floor as easy after the first rolls were set up, so just keep watching. Everything's still to come. Thanks. Here we are with our first 5 rows all laid out. And here's the pattern that I chose. You know, you want to offset the boards. You can't have a board less than 12 inches. That's what the manufacturer recommends, and I wouldn't do that. So let's take a look. Right, we started with our first full board. And then our second one, I basically took about 12 inches off of it, and I took it off the back side, right, to make sure it lines up. When we install this, we want to make sure that our tongue is always like so, and I don't know if you would call it the groove, but you know, I would say this is the tongue, right, and the groove is this here. So I'm starting with that against the wall, and I put my 1/4 inch blocks, which makes it a lot easier. All I did was nail them in with a couple brad nails and stuff like that. I didn't lay my second roll of under padding yet. There's no need. I wanted to finish the first 4 rolls or 5 rolls, and I wanted to see, you know, how our pattern looked. And it is offset. Now I won't cut them exactly the same, so I'll make the next one maybe 1 inch longer when it comes to this piece, and just make it random. Try to make it look like, you know, it's real hardwood. A lot of people do root joints on the pattern, but I'm not too fond of that. I think even laminate flooring should have an offset design so that it looks like a natural floor, and by the time this is done, that's what we want. That's the whole point of laminate, to do root joints. I'm not a fan. Everybody can do as they please, of course, the taste. So we had our cuts up against our doorway, which this is the sump pump, the clean outs, and our water meter. So that's going to be unfinished. So I have my cuts already done to the door. So once I have all this done, and it's pretty much solid, then I'll lay my next row of under padding. And then I'll lay another 5 rows. And then I'll put the under padding. That's the easiest. Don't try to do the under padding all in one shot, because by the time you get somewhere, you're going to have to redo it anyways. So this is your best bet. Just do as many rows as you can. Make sure you don't cover up the strip, because that's the adhesive strip that's going to be taped onto that at the side of the roll. So here it is. So this box is upside down. Let me flip it. So here's your overlap, okay? And in this case, with this one pad, it's the both side down and the floor side up. And all we have to do is remove the tape, and that's sticky. And when we do this, take your time, you know, because if you don't take your time when you're setting down the second roll over here, then you're gonna end up with a bit of a mess. So take your time. This is a project that anybody can do that wants to do, put it that way. And it's fun. This is a fun thing to do, you know, in our case, because we do a lot of laminate. We have our cutter. I would say absolutely, definitely, if you're doing a big room like this is, if I'm not mistaken, 23 by 14, and then plus the closets, so that doesn't include the closets and the storage area here. So this is a good size floor, and I highly recommend plan the project out.